The suspect in the kidnapping of a College Station convenience store clerk is in court today. Bluebell announces another recall due to possible listeria. These stories and more right now on News 3 at noon.
Now, live on KBTX, the Brazos Valley's news leader. This is News 3 at noon.
The man accused of beating and kidnapping a College Station convenience store clerk made his first court appearance today in Bryan. Nathaniel Tillery faces charges for the kidnapping, robbery, and assault of Kevin Garcia, who passed away from his injuries Friday. News 3's Clay Falls was the only TV reporter at the hearing, and today we found out why Nathaniel Tillery is not getting an attorney as expected today. What the hearing was to find out who should be his attorney, but Nathaniel Tillery has not decided whether he wants to hire his own attorney or have one appointed. Tillery appeared for about 10 minutes this morning in the 85th District Court in handcuffs and an orange jail jumpsuit. He spoke very quietly in front of Judge Kyle Hawthorne, but said he wasn't sure yet on what to do about legal counsel. He's accused of beating and kidnapping Drew's Exxon convenience store clerk Kevin Garcia and driving him nearly 200 miles to North Fort Worth in the bed of Garcia's pickup truck. Garcia's family decided to take him off life support on Friday because of critical head injuries. KBTX legal analyst Shane Phelps says they will likely need a court-appointed attorney if this becomes a capital murder case, but the DA's office is not yet saying if a murder charge will be added as police continue to investigate.
This is pretty serious potential offenses that Mr. Tillery is facing. And I think there is a sense of an immediate need to get an attorney attached to his case to protect his rights and to move the case forward.
Judge Hawthorne gave Tillery 10 days to decide on an attorney. They will bring him back into the courtroom on April 2nd. Tillery has 16 arrests in Brazos County for crimes including theft and drug charges. He spent 8 years in state prison for an intoxication assault conviction. We'll have much more on today's hearing coming up tonight at 6. And under Texas law, they will have 90 days to present Tillery's case to a grand jury. Well, Washington County Crime Stoppers is offering at least a $1,000 cash reward for information leading to the arrest of those responsible for a violent aggravated robbery. It happened Friday at a convenience store on Highway 36 north in Brenham. The Sheriff's Department says at closing time, the suspects entered the store and held the cashier at gunpoint, demanding money. They say the suspects then stole cash and merchandise. If you have any information on this robbery, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers or the Washington County Sheriff's Office. And we'll have more news in just a moment, and Natalie will have your complete forecast right after this. Bluebell Ice Cream is having another recall after the FDA reported that there was another possible case of listeria. The Food and Drug Administration says that the Brenham-based company reports that the ice cream cups have the potential to be contaminated with listeria, which can make certain people very sick, and in some cases the infection can cause death. The FDA says there have been no reported illnesses to date. The ice cream cups were distributed throughout several states, including Texas. The ice cream cups affected are the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. However, the recall does not include Bluebell ice cream half gallons, pints, quarts, 3 gallons, or other 3-ounce cups. According to the FDA, the cups are not sold through retail outlets such as convenience stores and supermarkets. And last night's Bryan ISD Board of Trustees meeting revealed the design of the new Stephen F. Austin Middle School in Bryan. The nearly 80-year-old school is transforming into administrative space, while a new middle school will be built next door. $53 million will be used for a 3-story building for 7th and 8th graders, which will include the existing athletic facilities and rehabilitating the Bryan Civic Auditorium for fine arts productions and other events. Ron Bailey with PBK Architects says lots of people, including teachers and administrators, had input on how to construct a new state-of-the-art facility that everyone would be proud of. The school will open in the fall of 2017. Bryan City Council is getting ready to name a new municipal court judge. For the last 12 years, Lathan Boone was the third has served in the role for the city, but he's looking to step down. His last day is June 1st, although he said he wants to stay on as one of the city's associate judges. That's a role held by local attorney Albert Navarro, who is poised to be named the new presiding municipal court judge for a 2-year term. The council is set to vote at its meeting tonight. If a street you drive on in Bryan is in need of some TLC, you may be in luck. Tonight, the Bryan City Council is set to vote on a $2.3 million contract for asphalt overlays and street reconstructions on 47 streets in the city over 5 years. That would cover about 18 miles. Larry Young Paving in Bryan is the bid that city staff is recommending to win the contract. If you want to know if a street you use is on the list, head over to our web channel, kbtx.com. And if your commute takes you on Rock Prairie Road, On the east side of Highway 6, you may experience some delays for the next 3 weeks. Traffic will be reduced to one lane in each direction between the highway and William D. Fitch Parkway. Culverts under the road are being replaced. We are monitoring the lowest gas prices in town in today's Pump Patrol. Stripes on North Earl Rudder Freeway, Murphy USA on Briarcrest Drive, and HEB on East Ville Maria are all ringing up $2.01 a gallon. To find all the lowest gas prices in the Bryan College Station area, go to our web channel, kbtx.com, click on the Features tab, and look for Pump Patrol. 2 Dallas police officers are doing okay after an in-flight scare Monday evening. The officers were checking on a capsized boat at Lake Ray Hubbard when the chopper was hit by a duck. The duck collision knocked a hole in part of the windshield. The helicopter made an emergency landing nearby without incident. A commercial airliner on its way from Spain to Germany crashed in the French Alps this morning. A helicopter crew reached the crash site and say there are no signs of survivors. Tina Kraus has the story.
Authorities say the jetliner crashed in the mountains in a remote area of the French Alps. The Germanwings Airbus was carrying 150 people from Barcelona to Dusseldorf, Germany. Search and rescue teams are headed to the site.
C'est une tragédie.
But French President
Officials say the airliner crashed after making an 8-minute descent from its cruising height. They are still trying to determine whether there was a distress call. Well, sunshine continues to heat things up. How long will it last? Natalie has the answer when we come back.